Always okay. Thank you.
Ah, I understand. Oh, so aside from your hobby day, what else are you going to do today?
Hmm. I rent some thick book from the city library. It's a very familiar, popular book because that book gets a very big prize recently. So then many of readers lined for rent this card, and I have to read up soon. And afternoon I start to read this thick book.
Oh, wow. As I can imagine, you've mentioned thick books, so definitely it would take hours or even days before you completely read everything, right?
It takes maybe at least 4 or 5 days because I don't see as just reading a book. I have a lot of things to do. Especially to do the house chores. And I have to take space or time to read. But I want to do something else. But after maybe 5 days, I can back to this book. To the library.
Wow. So I really hope that you'll be able to enjoy reading that book. As what you have mentioned, a lot of people lined up just to borrow it, and it's really popular this time. So I really hope that you'll be able to have fun.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing, Yoshi-san. And for today's lesson request, we will be talking about the Conversational American English, Lesson 28, which title is Wedding. Is it right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay, so then let's take a look at the picture from the exercise 1, and please tell me what you can see from this.
Okay, in this picture, I can see the young couple. Woman wearing the white wedding dress and silver chaplet on her long black hairs. She is sitting on a lawn. Men staying down by her. Woman has a bouquet. It's red rose and white lilies on her right hand. And men's wearing the orchard formal suits and black socks and black shoes. And they are staring at each other and make intimate conversation. This scenery must be just before the wedding ceremony because after ceremony they don't have this kind of relaxed time. They are in front of the chapel maybe, and around there is full of greens and very nice weathers, sunlight all around, and little yellow flower bloom, and it has a very nice atmosphere. They must be swear the eternal love each other, and I say congratulations. I hope they have a happy married life together. That's all.
Wow, that's really impressive. I could really imagine the things that you say in each sentence.
Thank you.
So, do you have a question for this picture, Yoshi-san?
No question, thank you.
Okay, so as I can remember when you said it must be before the wedding ceremony because they don't have time after the ceremony is over. So is it also the same in your country's case?
Yes, the same as maybe schedule. So.
I understand. So maybe most of the pictorials will be done before the wedding ceremony.
Yeah.
Otherwise, after it, you can have the reception and a lot of guests would be talking to you already, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Then, let's do the exercise 2. We will be reading the dialogue. So, as usual, can you start with letter A? I'll do the letter B.
Okay. I wonder what happened to Amy Owens.
Oh, did you hear the news? She moved out to New Zealand.
New Zealand? I didn't know that. When did he leave?
I'm not so sure about the details, but I'm sure that she's now out of the country and settled down in New Zealand. Maybe that was 4 months ago.
Well, the moving out thing was certainly news to me, but what do you mean by she already settled? Is she married?
Yes, she got married 2 weeks ago. Where on earth have you been? Why didn't you know a single thing about Annie?
Well, I was swamped with work recently, but hey, I can't believe it. Remember how she always said that marriage wasn't for her?
I do, but now actually, the mighty has fallen.
Do you have her address or contact number? I'd like to communicate with her.
Yeah, I do. Let me get a pen. So let's exchange the roles now, Yashi-san.
Okay.
I'll do the A part. Let's start. I wonder what happened to Emmy Owens.
Oh, didn't you hear the news? She moved out to New Zealand.
New Zealand? I didn't know that. When did she leave?
I'm not so sure about the details, but I'm sure that she's now out of the country and settled down in New Zealand. Maybe that was 4 months ago.
Well, the moving out thing was certainly news to me. But what do you mean by she already settled? Is she married?
Yeah, she got married 2 weeks ago. Where on earth have you been? Why you didn't know a single thing about Amy?
Well, I was swamped with work recently. But hey, I can't believe it. Remember how she always said that marriage wasn't for her?
I do, but now actually the might have fallen.
Do you have her address or contact number? I'd like to communicate with her.
Yeah, I do. Let me get a pen.
Okay, thank you very much for reading with feelings as usual. Do you have a question here, Yoshi-san?
Nothing in particular.
Okay, so let's do exercise 3 now. So we will be reading the words and expressions, and after that, you're going to make a sentence using them.
Okay, settle down to begin living a settled and ordinary life.
Stable. Okay, so then let's try to make your sentence using settle down.
Okay. So far, I don't know the settled down the meaning is implication for marriage. Ordinary expression for me, for example, I pray our life will settle down soon under the corona disaster. That's all.
I understand. So you don't normally use settle down when it comes to marriage.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, I understand. Wow. But yes, actually, it is a common expression used when it comes to wedding or marriage. It's because most likely for people, they would like to mingle with other people, but once they get married, they would settle down completely more on focusing to their family. Okay, so how about number 2?
Certainly, surely. So I certainly pray in Japan. Omicron settles down soon. Recently in Japan, it's reduced new patients and enjoy the whole travel restarted. We have to settle down anywhere with Corona life. That's all.
Oh, I understand. Wow. So the cases lowered down. So maybe people got used to living with such kind of scenario, but we just have to surely follow protocol so that we can also be safe along with our families, right?
Exactly.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Let's do number 3.
Okay, swamped, overload, full. So I have 3 grandchild. Recently they are children. So recently all of them grown up. But when my grandchild infant time, I'm really swamped to take care of grandchild because they soon get into mischief. That's all.
I understand. Wow. So aside from your work, you also took care of your grandchildren.
Yeah.
Wow. So I think it's one of the joys as a grandparent to take care of their grandchildren because it's really fulfilling and fun for them, right?
Yes. It's really so. But take care of the grandchildren, the part of my pleasures. But only the within the 1 hour. So the long time with them is very getting tired. And they are coming to my house is so much pleased to me. But leaving to their house is also my pleasure.
I understand. Wow, but taking care of them for a long time is tiring.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, because kids are really playful. Thank you for sharing additional details, Yoshi-san. So I will now ask you the questions from exercise 4.
Okay.
So who do you think Emmy Owens is?
The Emmy Owens is their common friend, but now they don't so much cross contact. Especially the speaker a very long time not keep in touch with her. That's all.
Okay, that is correct. So they could be a friend. Then for number 2, what do you think is the meaning of the mighty has fallen?
The meaning of the mighty has fallen is, for example, the people have a very strong opinion, conviction. So, but something have a triggers, and they suddenly changed that opinion. At that time, using that kind of expression, mighty is something mysterious power, I think.
Wow, that is correct. So if there is sudden change of the situation, and then the person involved suddenly lie low, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very good for your explanation. Now, number 3. Do you believe in marriage, or do you feel that marriage isn't for you?
I believe the blessings of the marriage. But recently the young men don't want to get married. One main reason is the economic reason, but I recommend to them once get married. It's after consequence outcome is get divorced. But once get married is better than no marriage. My opinion is that.
Oh, so why do you think it's better than no marriage?
Yeah. Not no marriage. Once you experience marriage life, even divorce after that.
I understand. Thank you so much for sharing your opinion. So, how about number 4? What's the average age to get married in your country? And do you think it's good?
When I got married, average age is mine is around 27. Woman is around 24 in Japan. But recently, unfortunately, it's over 30, both men and women. I think it's not good inclination, especially for women. It's too late to have first baby. That's all.
Oh, I understand. So because maybe that is the reason why there is a declining birth rate in your country, right?
Yeah.
The factor is difficult for women to conceive if they are having the older age when they get married.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and number 5, what is your dream wedding?
If nowadays I have a wedding ceremony, so the location is not commercial assembly hall. So the it's a commercial assembly hall is many couple using that, but I don't want that big hall. So the scale is small, and I invited only small people, only my family and friendly close friend and part of relative. And location is small, my recollection, remembrance restaurant or etc. That's all.
Oh, I understand. So most probably you are imagining that you would like to have the relatives and friends.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Let's now continue to the exercise 5. This will be the perspective. You have to agree or disagree and of course explain why. So for number 1, success in marriage does not come merely through finding the right mate, but through being the right mate by Barnett R. Brickner. What do you think about this?
It's a very good sentence. It's a very practical advice. So in Japan, there's a good proverb. So and real marriage life need many of patience. So and proverb is that keep your eyes wide open before marriage, but half shut after marriage. I like this proverb thing.
Oh, wow, that's a good explanation. Thank you very much for that. I'm happy you like this proverb. Okay, number 2. Marriage is like a phone call in the night. First, the ring, and then you wake up. Agree or disagree, and why?
I'm perfectly agree this sentence. It's a very good phrase. So because the sound of ring and marriage ring is good implication and good homonym. So it's a very good joke. That's all.
Oh, I understand. Wow. So, yes, we are already done with this lesson material. We still have 3 more minutes left. Any question or anything that you would like us to talk about in the remaining time, Yoshi-san?
I don't have any questions. So could you have any suitable topics?
Okay, so since we are talking about marriage, so how many years have you been married?
This year, we have after 50. So it's, in Japan, there is a special ceremony for gold ceremony.
Golden wedding ceremony?
Yeah, yes. So, and under the corona disaster, we have a plan to stay at some gorgeous hotel and have a very happier time together.
Wow, congratulations for reaching that one. It's very rare these days to have that kind of ceremony because some of the couples can break down easily after marriage, right?
Yes, I think so. And around my friend, they also get same ages and almost same marriage span. So, but some people already passed away his wife, and some people divorced, and some people not getting along with families. So
yes, that's right. But I really look up to those person who can reach that long. Congratulations to you and your wife.
Thank you very much. But usually the golden wedding ceremony like our age, so the celebrate the children and grandchildren. But recently they don't afford economy is very severe for Japan. So and we have to plan ourselves for my celebrations.
I understand. So maybe right now it's a more intimate one. So only you and your wife will celebrate it together, right?
Yes.
Oh, totally understandable for the situation. But anyway, since it's already time, Yoshi-san, thank you very much for sharing a lot of things to me right now, especially about marriage. So I hope by the time I reach your age, I could also celebrate the 50th wedding anniversary with my husband. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, especially this is your hobby day. Please take care and be healthy always.
Thank you very much. You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.